If they got it, then they couldn't propose to continue the same George Bush economic policies that have gotten us in this mess in the first place. They couldn't propose, as John McCain has proposed, $200 billion in tax breaks for wealthy corporations, including $4 billion for ExxonMobil, that just went through 3 consecutive quarters of making more money than any corporation in the history of the United States, windfall profits on oil, and yet leave 100 million working families, 100 million people out of any tax relief whatsoever. I mean, if he knew what was going on, surely that would not be what he proposed. If he understood what was going on, I'm assuming that he would not have put forward a health care plan that actually taxes the health care benefits that employers provide to their employees, and which will result potentially in more and more employers getting rid of health care because they can't afford to provide it. And he'll give you a $5,000 tuition credit. The only problem is health care is going to cost you $12,000 or $14,000. And if you've got a pre-existing condition, or you're 55 and you don't yet qualify for Medicare, but you've already got some ailments, good luck trying to get some insurance on the private marketplace. He doesn't get it. If he got it, surely he would have some plan to make education work, because he would understand that we are in a fierce competition with China and India, and that if we don't make sure that we are providing a world-class education, we will not be able to compete in the 21st century. But not one word from John McCain or any of his surrogates about it. Now, the Republicans had to drop one night from their schedule. They picked the one that was supposed to be about prosperity. Now we know why. So they may have found some new faces to present their message, but it's the same old message. It's a divisive message. And the basic idea is we're going to try to distract you.
Right. Yeah.
We're going to attack and pretend that all these issues don't matter out here. And you know what? It's worked before. But one of the things that I am absolutely convinced about is that the American people understand the seriousness of the choice before us. That's why we've seen record turnout all across the country. That's why we've seen record numbers of people watching these debates. We actually had more people watching my acceptance speech than watched the opening night of the Olympics. And the reason for that was not because of me. It was because you understand what's at stake. That we can't continue to do the same old things for the next 8 years. And if you're confused about whether or not John McCain represents change, listen to what he himself has said. Here's a guy who said, he bragged, I voted for George Bush 90% of the time. Now, I don't know about you, but if you want change, seems to me that it's hard to argue you're going to be the big change agent when your judgment is such you think George Bush is right 90% of the time. He said that the economy's made great progress and that the fundamentals were sound. Now, he's somebody who defined being rich as making $5 million. So I guess if you make $4 million, you're struggling. John McCain is looking backwards, and he has adopted the exact same policies that George Bush has adopted. He is not offering you something new. He's not offering you something different. But the Democrats are, Barack Obama and Joe Biden are offering you a change.